taken bits of his beard and mustache and hair by Krishna, and Balaram was more or less to pacify Rukmini, was going like to Krishna, a little bit like this: Krishna, you shouldn't have done this, because after all he's now part of our family, and it's not really proper, you know, like that, to insult him in this way. And then he turned to Rukmini and said some consoling words, and then back to Krishna. And then at one point he says to Krishna, to Rukmini, he says, you should be gentle, but not sentimental. And I think, I put it in a song, I thought it's the most beautiful line. You should be gentle, but not sentimental. You see? And that's our philosophy. Sometimes we as devotees, we are not gentle, because we are not sentimental, but we also not gentle. And in this way, we put people off. We put even our other devotees off by not being gentle. So we have to be always gentle. You know, Prabhupada said, I'm training first-class gentlemen and ladies. You see, so if anyone comes here, then they should be welcomed and feeling affection and love, and that they are back, welcome home. You're back home. You know, this is your home. You belong here, like that. And even sometimes if we have different opinions about the way it should be done, spiritual life or whatever, different faiths and something like that. But it should be always in respect. And it's unfortunate that in religion there is religions which are very close to each other. They dislike each other the most, like the Protestant or Catholic, you know, or with Hare Krishnas and Rama's disciples of Victory. You know, it's very close. You know, it's true. It's very close. We worship the same God, you know, but we don't like each other. Because why? There's fear. There's fear that they take people away from us or whatever. But if we show that we are happy here, we're following Prabhupada, and Prabhupada is enough for us, then, you know, like I'm saying, you know, here so many lectures, you know, on Mayapur TV, you know, when I'm doing something with my hands, I put on Prabhupada lectures. I listen to Prabhupada, some of the lectures I've heard 20 times, but every time I find something new, because according to your progress in your spiritual life, you hear something different, and from within the Lord, He gives you a different realization. And if you go here to the Bhagavatam class, you hear, sometimes it's a new devotee, and he comes with quite something, with a quote, and you think, I never thought of that, you know, and you've been around for 30 years. So it is wisdom to be taken from anyone, from a Dhamma side, from anyone, like that. But so there is this story, I told it once before, but it's a funny story about showing how religion, how we are so paranoia of each other. There is this girl. She was brought up in a Catholic convent. Yes. So when she left the convent, she fell in harder times. You say that, hard times, or whatever, no money, etc. So she had to sell her body. She became a prostitute. So many years later, somehow or other, she visited the monastery, and then she asked for audition. I call it
forgiveness?
No.
Confession.
No. Audience, that's the word. Yeah, audition is for plays. I'm doing those. Audience with the lead. How's it called, the lady who leads the nuns?
Headman.
No, not the headman. It has a name. Mother Superior. Yeah, in Dutch we have Abtes or something. So Mother Superior, she went there and says, "Oh, Mother Superior. Oh, Mother Superior. Oh, I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. You know, it happens. I became a prostitute." And Mother Superior said, "What? What? What? How can you? We've trained you. How can you become a Protestant?" She said, "No, Mother Superior. I became A prostitute. Oh, poor thing. You understand? You understand my clue or one of my points? So the point is that we dislike people who are so close to us. And of course, if they're obnoxious, if we have a kirtan on Saturday, and another group of Hare Krishnas comes and they take over the kirtan, that's not very nice. But if they come and they want to join us, then please join us. Why not? You see, like that. Last time I was there, then I was there just in front of this, we go here and then there's this theater, in the roundabout.
Yeah, Cambridge.
Yeah, and then I saw the other group on the other side. But Parashuram was complaining that a few times they had taken over, trying to take over. But they saw me, and because I was singing so loud, they thought, we can't take him over. so they stayed away. But next time I see them, I tell them, come over, join me. Like that. Anyway, so like that. So Krishna consciousness, it's so easy, but at the same time so difficult. So here I go back to the verse, the translation. In his spiritual potency, the Supreme Lord, in the Bhagavad Gita, the living entity is established as the marginal potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yet you say that the living entity is completely different from the Lord. I haven't read the verses before, nor so I can't where it comes from. But I will say something about the marginal energy. Srila Prabhupada gives the example: marginal energy. It's like if you have sand. If you're on the beach, yes. Mm-hmm. So there's sand, there's sea, and there's a bit here in between that sometimes it's dry, it's sand, and sometimes it's covered over by the sea, and then it's sea. So we are like that marginal energy. If we are in Krishna conscious, or we can be taken over by Maya. So that's why we can be either in Krishna consciousness or in bodily consciousness, conception of life. And so Srila Prabhupada, he gave us a few hints to be in spiritual consciousness. And those hints are the morning program, and devotional service, following the rules and regulations. And if you do those, how more you follow that, how more you are in spiritual consciousness. Even if you don't really see Krishna playing for you and like that, if you're in the spiritual world, but you have a bubble around you, a bubble that if you see something material, it's not appealing to you. You see, it's like if it's raining and you have a big good raincoat and you don't get wet, although it's raining. But if you don't have a raincoat, then one drop you get there, it's a few drops, it's okay. But then when it goes shh, then you're completely soaked. Then like a dog looks. Then it touches you and affects you. So if you're slack with your sadhana, which sadhana means what's the English word for
spiritual practice?
Spiritual practices. Then this bubble, this coating of protection put down there, there's holes in it. There's holes in it, and in these holes there is temptation to go to this movie, or to go to this rave, or to go to watch this television program, or to go, to go to this. And some things are gross, and sometimes just relax, and etc. But it's just pleasure for yourself, peace of mind, have a good day. If you would go there to the park, with the Bhagavad Gita, with your japa, that's nice, Everything connected with the Lord is okay. But everything just a little bit where Krishna is not there, that is already covered. And it doesn't have to be sinful, it just gives sensual pleasure to you. That's so, and as devotees, our aim is to be allowed to go to the spiritual world. But it is said you can't go there if you have a separate desire. You see? So according, you have to make up your mind, what do you want? And if you don't desire to go back to the spiritual world, I can't say you know, your demon. It's just you might desire heavenly pleasures. Then you know, that is your ultimate desire.